Hello, Suji, can you hear me? Hello? Oh, have to restart it, okay? Can you hear me? Great. So how are you doing today? All right? Great. So we're going to read a story about the grammar today. All right? Um, hang on a moment. Okay, I got it. Can you see the screen? All right, so welcome. And we're going to read the book, the story, I should say, and also we'll learn some grammar rules and practice it. So welcome once again, dear viewers. I had some technical glitch at the beginning of this session, and unfortunately it has been resolved. I believe that it's okay now. So could you please read the story? Susie? Susie, can you hear me? Your voice is breaking. Is it okay to check the connection, please? Can you see the screen, Susie? Hello? Susie? Can you see the screen? Can you read it? I cannot hear anything from you. Yeah, your connection seems to be a bit unstable. I can't hear anything from your side.
Hello, teacher. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but your voice is broken. It is breaking somewhat.
Oh, yeah, yes. It's okay. I can. Okay.
Susie, can you hear me? Hello? Susie? Hello?
Yes, teacher.
Can you see the screen? Can you read it, please?
Yes. Hello?
Can you read it, please?
Yes. But the left had little
I don't know, your voice is breaking.
move the right, teacher. The left. My voice is break.
Yes.
Little right. Hello, teacher.
Yes, now it's better.
Okay.
So I was thinking, can you see the screen?
The left. I didn't see.
Okay, one moment.
Little. Yes. Okay.
Reading?
Okay, teacher. The Rio Grande.
One moment. It is in English, grand.
Grand.
Okay,
Grand.
but when it is a Spanish word, then it is grande.
Grand. The Rio Grande, or talk, not the longest river in America. The Rio Grande is one of the most important, but unlike other significant rivers, is it not used for shipping. In fact, ocean-going ships cannot navigate the water. Now, what makes the Rio Grande so important is its location. Since nine and 8946, it has been the official border of the Texas and Mexico.
One moment here. Okay, some
Yes.
of the sounds needs to be corrected. Although not the longest river in America, the Rio
Mm,
Grande, okay, when you're pronouncing this in English, it is Grande, but when it is
mm,
Spanish, it is Grande. So Rio
mm.
Grande is one of the most important, but unlike other significant rivers, can you please read with me? It will help you your reading. Although not the longest river in America, can you please read it?
Yes, teacher.
Although not the longest river in America. Hello Hassan, thanks for the subscription. Would you like to join? Let's bring him. So read it again, please. Although not the longest river in America,
Although not the longest river in America,
the Rio Grande is one of the most important.
the Rio Grande is one of the most important.
But unlike other significant rivers,
But unlike other significant rivers,
it is not used for shipping.
it is not used for shipping.
Not shipping.
Shop, shipping,
She,
shipping,
sh,
shopping,
shipping.
shipping,
Very good. Shipping, one more time.
shipping.
Very good. So do you know what is the meaning of shipping? I've written it in the comment section.
Yes, I know.
When a ship goes one place to another, one country to another, we call it shipping. Okay?
Yes, teacher. Yes, expedition.
Okay. Expedition is something else. We're talking about shipping at the moment. So it is not used for shipping. In fact, ocean going ships cannot navigate the waters.
In fact, ocean-going ships cannot navigate the
Waters, plural.
waters.
Remember, we do not use S with water, but in this case, waters means one river or one sea to another sea. Okay, but
Okay,
here it
teacher.
is river. When we can use S as a plural with waters, that means different kinds of rivers.
Yes.
All right.
River.
No,
Yes.
no. What makes the Rio Grande so important? No. What makes
No,
mhm,
no. What makes the Rio Grande so important
is its location.
is its location.
Very good. Since 1846.
Since 1846.
One more time. It is since. Sa sound. Since
Since since
1846.
1846.
Monica is here. Let me bring her. It has been the official border of Texas and Mexico.
It has been the official border of the Texas and Mexico.
Monica, welcome. ¿Cómo estás?
I'm fine, teacher. Thank you so much. Estoy muy bien.
How to say welcome in Spanish?
Bienvenido.
Bienvenido.
Mhm.
Bienvenido, Mademoiselle Monica.
Thank you so much, teacher.
Welcome. So we have got an amazing topic today, Monica, and Susie has started reading the first paragraph. You read the second paragraph, Susie will read the third paragraph. Okay, Susie?
Okay, teacher.
Hassan, welcome. I've invited him. He's just subscribed, but he is not joining. Okay, so, Monica, can you see the second paragraph clearly?
Yes, teacher, from Rio Grande Geography.
Yes. Would you like to read this paragraph? And after that, Susie will read the next paragraph.
Okay, teacher. Rio Grande Geography. The Rio Grande is the fourth of its longest river system in North America. It all depends on how it is measured. Because the river twists so much, it occasionally changes course. And this
Changes.
course
Changes.
changes course.
Mhm.
And this course, ships can cause it to be longer or shorter, and is left official measure. At the Rio Grande clocked in at 1896 miles. The river starts in Colorado, I don't know, and extends southward to the Gulf of Mexico.
Gulf.
Gulf.
Gulf of Mexico.
The Gulf,
Okay. Sorry,
Gulf
one
of
thing,
Mexico.
Monica, I'm sure you know that because Rio Grande in English, Grande in Portuguese. Or is it Portuguese or Spanish word, Monica? Grand.
It's a Spanish word.
Okay, grande. So in Spanish it is grande, but when you pronounce in English, we do not say grande. We said grand, Rio Grande, and Rio Grande.
Okay,
Both can be possible. Okay, both are possible.
Okay, teacher, Rio Grande.
So go on.
Continue, teacher.
Yes.
Okay. The word is the best way of describing it too. Not only that the river extends south, but it starts in the mountains and gets lower and lower in elevation as it extends to the Gulf.
Mm-hmm.
Its name is Spanish for the big river, but the Rio Grande is actually known as Rio Bravo, Mexico. Bravo translates as furious, so the name makes sense because of its twists and turns. Certainly, that seem to be angrier than most rivers.
Angrier.
Angrier than most rivers.
Okay. Is there any new word here?
Oh, new word. No, teacher,
Okay.
honestly.
So lower in elevation extends to Gulf. In its name in Spanish for the big river, Rio Grande, but the Rio Grande actually known is as Rio Bravo. In Mexico, Bravo translates as furious. Furious means very angry and upset, like "Arr," like this. So, so, so the name makes sense because of its twists and turns. It certainly does seem to be angrier than most rivers. Okay, well done. Now, next paragraph. Susie, please.
Okay, teacher. Teacher can make the text in on.
Can you see it?
Okay, teacher. The Rio Grande today is mostly used as a source of drinking water. Sadly, most of the water has been dried from the river.
Okay, one moment.
Part
It is drained.
drains from the river. Parts of the river are almost dry. This is because people use more water from the river than the river can get back from rain and other
Sources.
sources. Experts are working to correct this, with hope of restoring the river to its past strength. Today, the river is important as a source of water for Texas and Mexicans. More important, it is a symbol of cooperation between two nations. Talks borders like the Rio Grande Spirit nations. They are also shared space. The Rio Grande is therefore a symbol of friendship and peace between two peoples.
Okay. There are some words are sounds are not correct, so I'll ask Monica to read, then we'll correct it. Monica, would you like to read this paragraph, please?
Okay, teacher. And the Rio Grande today. The Rio Grande today is mostly used as a source of drinking water. Sadly, much of the water being drained from the river.
Drained. Remember, not drained.
Drain,
Drained
drain,
in one go. Not
drained,
drained, yeah? Drained
okay. Water being drained for the river.
from the
Parts
river.
of the river
From,
from the river.
yeah.
From the river. Parts of the river are almost dry. This is because people use more water from the river that the river can get back from rain and other
Sources. Sources.
sources
Sources, yeah. Notice
and
that
other
there is
sources.
s in many words. There is s, waters, people, sources, and I'm going to explain, why we are there using s
Mhm,
in some cases.
mhm. Okay, and other sources. Experts are working to correct them,
This, correct
thought,
this.
correct this thought, with hopes of restoring the river to its past strength. Today, the river is important as a source of water for Texans and Mexicans, more important as symbol of cooperation between two nations. Though borders like
Though,
the Rio
it is
Grande,
the.
though, 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 though borders like the Rio Grande separate nations are also share space. The Rio
Spaces.
Grande is
Spaces.
spaces.
Listen and look careful. There is s.
Spaces, share spaces. The Rio Grande is therefore a symbol of friendship and peace between two peoples.
Right. So look at this. In this paragraph, there are many s. Okay.
Mhm,
Generally, if you remember at the beginning, Monica, there is s with water. So it was like waters. Yeah.
mhm.
So
Waters.
here waters means rivers, different kind of rivers. And you can see
Mhm.
generally people itself is a plural. If you use s with the people, that means different kinds of nation. Okay.
Nations, okay.
And also if you have seen that spaces means two different locations,
Mhm.
and nations is two different nations.
Okay,
Okay,
teacher.
any other question, Suzy or Monica?
No, teacher.
No, teacher.
Great. So let me see. So the Rio Grande or Rio Grande. Now there is question and answer. Shall we go from there?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, like to try first. Where is it gone? So number one. Sorry. According to Sage, why is the Rio Grande or Rio Grande so important? Susie.
Mm, It is source of drinking water for most of the unit. No, no. It is a border of Texas and Mexico.
Okay. Monica.
Number B.
So you have chosen number B. It is the border of Texas and Mexico. Okay. Monica, what do you
Yes.
think?
I agree with Susie with letter B.
Letter B. Okay. Let's go to the paragraph one. Rio Grande. Although not the longest river in America, the Rio Grande is one of the most important. But unlike other significant rivers, it is not used for shipping. In fact, ocean-going ships cannot navigate the waters. No, what makes Rio Grande so important is its location. Since 1846, it has been the official border of Texas and Mexico. The Rio Grande is either the fourth or fifth longest river system in North America. It all depends on how it is measured. Because the river twists so much, it occasionally changes courses, and these courses shifts can cause it to be longer or shorter. And its last official measure, the Rio Grande clocked in at 1,896 miles. The river starts in Colorado and extends downward to the Gulf of Mexico. Okay, so you think it's the border of Texas and Mexico. Okay, A is the source of drinking water. Okay. It is the longest river. No, it is known by two different names. So B is the correct answer. Right. Well done. Question number 2, Monica.
In paragraph 3, the author most likely writes that downward is the best way of describing it. Today, teacher? Sorry, I can't
Two.
see. Okay, describing it too. Okay. Proving that the Rio Grande's water levels had gone down recently. Argue the Rio Grande has changed shape over the years. Highlight the fact that the Rio Grande flows up and from high elevation. Explain why the Rio Grande is known as the Rio Bravo in Mexico. Letter D, teacher.
B.
No, B.
B for Bravo, you mean?
Yes, letter D.
Okay. Any idea, Susie, which one is the correct answer? We'll go and have a look in a moment.
Paragraph.
So it is argue, prove, highlight, explain. They have used 4 different concepts in this answer. So I think the best would be if you go back to the paragraph 3, yeah? So paragraph 3, downward is the best.
Same with Monica, teacher. B.
Downward is the best describing it too. This is the paragraph they're meaning. Okay, can you see that? Not only does the river extend south, but it also starts in the mountains and gets lower and lower in elevation as it extends to the Gulf. So that is the meaning. What it meant? Downward. That means when the river is going down, okay, it is going down and down unless it extends to the Gulf of Mexico. So that is the answer. Argue that Rio Grande has changed. You said B. Prove that the Rio Grande water levels have gone down recently. Highlight the fact the Rio Grande flows south and from high elevations. Explains why the Rio Grande is known as the Rio Bravo. No, D is not correct. It could.
E?
What's your answer, Susie?
E, teacher, prove that the Rio Grande's water level have gone down recently.
Probe that. Okay, you said A, yeah? Monica said B.
Yes.
Okay, we have to read one more time to find out. So it's name in Spanish for the river, but the Rio Grande is actually known as Rio Bravo. Okay, that's a different thing. So I have to go back to a little bit up. The Rio Grande is either the fourth, and these course ships can course it longer. Okay, not only it does river extend south, but it also starts in the mountains and gets lower and lower in elevation as it extends to the Gulf. This question seems to be difficult to me, honestly, Monica.
Yes, teacher, but this is a paragraph 3 because
yeah, this paragraph 3.
Okay, this is because there are 2 options. One option is how the river extends.
Sorry, yeah.
And the other is how we can rename the river.
So argument. That's right. Well done, gentlemen. So B is the correct answer. Okay. Change the over the years.
Hmm.
All right, Susie.
Okay, teacher.
Number 3. Susie, it's your answer. Based on its use in paragraph, the word furious most nearly means
Angry.
okay, large,
E.
twisted, dry. Can you please make a word furious?
Furious. The answer, teacher?
Make a sentence with the word furious. What he said, it
Oh,
is angry.
angry. He is angry without reason.
Okay, use the word furious, not angry.
Oh,
So,
is a fear.
so he's
He is a
furious.
fear.
Mhm.
Furious. Furious.
Without a reason.
Without the reason.
Okay, so your sentence is he's furious without a reason, right?
Yes. Yes, teacher.
Okay, we'll explain your sentence in a moment. Monica.
Yes, teacher. Angry.
Yeah, can you please make a sentence with the word furious? It's an adjective.
Okay, furious. Today I feel furious with my boss.
I know it's the fact. Don't be furious with your boss. Today, if you feel furious with your boss, okay. Is your boss male or female?
Male teacher.
All right, don't
It
be.
will it will come from my inside to my heart, teacher.
All right, all right. So furious. Okay, furious in adjective. Okay, so if you want to make it as a verb, we have to say infuriate.
Furious.
Okay, so I can say Monica infuriated today to see the activities of her boss. So if I write the sentence, Monica infuriated with her boss today. With her boss today. So Monica infuriated with her boss today or this morning. It's already this evening in Peru. Okay. Do you know any other synonyms of this word furious apart from anger?
Anger, upset.
Mm-hmm. Upset. Any other? Susie?
Yes, teacher. Anger.
You know already one. Angry. Upset.
Anger.
Anger is noun. Angry is the adjective. Furious is an adjective.
Disappointed, teacher.
You can't say
No.
furious and disappointed. There is a bit difference.
Antagonist. Antagonist. Antagonist.
Antagonist. Where did you get this word?
Synonym. It's angry.
Uh-huh. But we're talking about furious.
Yes.
Any other word you think? We can't say antagonist. No. You can say frantic.
Frantic.
Have you ever heard frantic? Or frenzied?
Friendship.
I'm writing in the comment section, okay? frantic. Frenzied.
Frenzied.
So it is not only simple anger, it is very angry or extremely angry. That time we use furious. Like Monica was so furious today with her boss. And I was so furious with my fellow colleague today because the person didn't listen to me, for example. But sometimes, you don't have to be furious, Monica. You have to control your anger and emotion.
Oh, yes, teacher. That is important.
That's right. By the way, have you ever watched the movie Angry Bird? Any of you?
Yes, I saw, teacher. I don't remember clearly, but yes, I saw.
Angry
Was
Bird.
funny. Angry Bird, yes.
Okay. And he becomes furious. I am furious, Angry Bird. Okay. Okay, great. Question number 4. Now, Monica, would you like to answer for according to the
Okay.
passage from here?
Okay. According to the passage, the Rio Grande has endpoint in Texas and the Gulf of Mexico, New
Gulf,
Mexico, and Colorado.
Gulf, Gulf of Mexico.
Gulf of Mexico, Texas, and Gulf of Mexico. Texas and Mexico, teacher, letter C.
Texas and Mexico. Colorado and the Gulf of Mexico. Okay, you said C. Susie, do you remember which one is the correct answer?
Texas and Mexico, teacher. Number C.
So you both have said number C. Okay, let us go back. 10 points. Okay, look at this. Down, what is the best way of describing it to? Not only does the river extend south, but it also starts in the mountains and gets lower and lower in elevation as it extends to the Gulf. Its name in Spanish for the big river, but Rio Grande is actually known as Rio Bravo in Mexico. Bravo translates as furious, so the name makes sense. Because of its twists and turns, it certainly does seem to be angrier than most of rivers. The Rio Grande today is mostly used as a source of drinking water. Sadly, much of the water has been drained. The river is almost dry. Okay. Today, the river is important as a source of water for Texans and Mexicans. More important, it is the cooperation between two nations. Separate nations, they are also, okay. So I think is that the answer, Gulf of Mexico. Look, the river starts in Colorado. Can you see? And extends downwards to the Gulf of Mexico.
Oh, yes, teacher.
So Colorado and Gulf of Mexico.
Mexico.
So it is D, okay?
Oh, teacher.
Because you are furious today.
Colorado. Okay.
So Colorado is one of the states of the USA, as you know, and Mexico is the next. I think, is it Middle America or Latin America?
Middle, teacher.
Okay. All right. So number 5, at the beginning of the passage, would you like to read it, please? Okay, Susie first.
At the beginning, number 5. At the beginning of the passage, we learned that Rio Grande is one of the most important rivers in America. Can you think of another important landform that exists where you live? What makes it so important?
Okay, so it is asking in simplified question that can you think another important landform, any area that exists where you live?
Yes,
What
teacher.
makes it so important? So you can you may describe any important place in your country, of your country.
Yes.
Okay, Susie? Is
Yes,
there
teacher.
is there any famous place in your country?
In the Jakarta,
In Jakarta, not in the Jakarta. In Jakarta.
I think a river because a river in the Jakarta, the water is black, teacher.
Is Jakarta the capital city of Indonesia?
Yes,
So
the
you have to
central.
say in my country, Indonesia, then you mention Jakarta.
In my country, in
Excuse me. Yeah. Sorry.
in my country in Jakarta, the river is very important because can make the rainwater go out in the land. Can I see that, teacher?
Yeah, you can say it. Yeah, that's fine. All right. And how about you, Monica? What is the famous place in Peru? I know there are many. You can describe
Mm,
one.
yes. Okay, one of the most beautiful place in my country called Arequipa. Arequipa is is a touristical place inside to this small. No, it's not a small. Inside to the city, there are a volcano. The name of volcano called Misty. It's important because it's the second more is the second place most important in my country.
Okay. Would you please write the spelling of Arequipa? It is very difficult for me. In the comment
Yes,
section.
of course, teacher. Arequipa, Arequipa, and in Arequipa there are a volcano.
What is the name of the volcano?
The volcano, the name of the volcano is Misty. A volcano, there are a volcano,
Volcano.
volcano, call it Misty.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank
Misty.
you, teacher.
I heard it, but I don't know the spelling. Thank you very much. So that's pretty cool to know about the culture. So now I've got for both of you a test, a speaking test. Yeah. Though it's a
Okay, teacher.
grammar lesson, but sometimes I believe that we can describe about anything to develop our fluency. So both of you will describe your most favorite movie. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
So you will tell us what's the name of movie and which language it was, and what's the story of the movie, and why did you like it.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
Susie,
teacher.
are you there?
Yes,
So
favorite movie.
your favorite movie.
I'm first, teacher.
uh, would you like to go second or first?
Okay, I'm first. My favorite movie is Doraemon.
It is favorite, yeah.
Because
Remember,
Doraemon
favorite.
favorite
Favorite, not favorite. Favorite.
favorite
Very good.
my
Favorite.
favorite
Very good. Better than
movie.
before.
My favorite movie is the Doraemon cartoon because the Doraemon the simple story and talking about the dream of the future
Then
and make the nice story.
I don't know the nice story. You have to explain and tell us why it is nice.
Because Doraemon always use thinking get out new 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 uh, new something to his friend
Hmm?
Suzuka and get easy about make like the dream and study and whatever he thinking he get out to have this his friends
So Doraemon is a boy or a girl?
boys.
Okay. So would you like to add anything more?
No teacher.
Where did
I've
you see
lost
it?
my people.
Did you see in a cinema hall or on YouTube or through laptop, through mobile? How did you watch it?
Uh, I when I child I use the television, but now I use uh tab.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Susie, for the explanation. So Monica is our next speaker. Your favorite movie, Monica?
My favorite movie, teacher, called Maleficent.
In which language this is?
This is in Spanish and English.
Okay.
You can find this movie in Netflix.
Can you please
Maybe
write the
also.
name on the comment section?
Yes, teacher, of course. Maleficent. Maleficent. Let's see, Maleficent. The actress on this movie is Angelina Jolie. This movie is about the fairy. It's a magical movie,
Mm-hmm.
like a Disney movie. The main actress is Angelina Jolie, I mentioned before, and it is star in a beautiful place when you can find a fairly and beautiful flowers, trees, a lot of nature. And in the other hand, in the other part of this place, there are a kingdom. In the kingdom live a king and a queen, and both of the kingdoms,
Mm-hmm.
the fairy kingdoms and the human kingdoms, need to join. But the fairy kingdoms don't uh, don't want to join with the human kingdom because the human kingdom was only the resource that find in the fairy kingdom, and start a war between the fairies and the human person. But in the fairy kingdom there are a big fair.
Mm-hmm.
This is the this woman is the no, she saved all the kingdom, and this story start, but at the end, two kingdoms joined because they understand that the most important thing in their life is the peace, and how they can join the strong force just only in one force, and they find how they can live together. But what is a beautiful story, teacher. But that is important when it's more beautiful when you can have the opportunity to see.
Okay. I've just searched in the internet. There are two parts of the Maleficent.
Yes, the first is the most beautiful. The second also is a compliment, but the first is like a movie for maybe for kids, but it movie had a beautiful message.
Message. Message. Okay.
Mhm.
So Maleficent, yeah. It's not Maleficence, it is Ficent. T. The
Reference.
first movie was just, came to light in 2014, and after the second part was in 2019. It was released.
Mhm.
Okay. The actress I'm reading, Angelina Jolie, Charlotte Copley, director Robert Stromberg. All right. Well done and good explanation, Monica.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, so we have got still 3 more minutes. Any other question from anyone?
Not at the moment, teacher.
Oh, we have got few other questions there.
Wow.
Oh, the answers were there. Next time we need to see the answer before I say anything. All right. So any other thing, any other question? Anyone?
Mm.
No?
Teacher?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so
What was the favorite movie from Susie?
Susie, you had a question.
Can you repeat again? I didn't hear,
Yes,
Monica.
Susie. What was your favorite movie?
Doraemon cartoon. I
Doraemon.
always like the cartoon movie
Mhm.
because
Oh,
the
wow.
story is easy.
Oh, wow. It's beautiful. I love cartoon movies also, Susie. They are more.
Oh,
They are more. They are my best for me.
oh yes. And when I always follow the Disneyland, and when there get out new movie, I always watch the Disneyland.
Okay.
Mm.
You both should watch
Yes,
this movie, yeah?
yes,
Oscar.
teacher.
Have,
Okay.
yeah, lizards
Watches.
kahini. It's sorry, it's a story of the lizard, tiny lizard that lives in desert.
Legend.
Mm.
Yes.
Have you watched it? Any of you? Oscar?
Lady
Oscar.
Oscar.
No, it's a name of the lizard. It's called Oscar.
No.
There is no dialogue, only the action. It's so
Ah,
interesting and funny though. Watch
thank
it,
you,
yeah.
teacher.
This it's available on YouTube freely. All right. So, what is your second favorite movie, Monica, after Maleficent? Any action movie?
Action movie. I love Avatar.
Okay, science fiction.
Yes, science fiction. Yes, I love science fiction movie. Especially in this action movie because they translate us to the other world, and also we did it movie work with our mind, how we can change our mind and we can translate our body to the other, and we can visit other places, we can know other cultures, and also we can save the planet.
All right, that's cool. Okay, that's great. And how about you, Susie? Do you have any other second favorite movie?
Sometimes I like the Korean movie, but I didn't start because make edited because the story is very long. And one time I didn't start. But when I free time, and sometimes watch the Korean movie, teacher.
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much for sharing for both of your interest and favorite movies. I'd like to see you later. You take care and bye.
Thank you,
Thank you,
teacher. Bye.
teacher.
Bye, Susie.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
teacher.
Nika.